Already off to a great start, bro. Let's go.
Correctly,
man.
then you fall in the pro level category. Today we're going to sit down and analyze a match between PSG and Liverpool in this year's Champions League. But before we get into this quiz, a big disclaimer. These quizzes are never going to be perfect. Although we're going to look at right and wrong answers in football, as many of you guys know, there's really never just one right answer.
All right.
There's usually
Okay, enough from you, Yankee. Just get to the football, okay? Get to the football. Enough yapping.
to it. Question number 1. What formation is PSG playing here?
All right, so I'm looking. Oh, this is easy. So we're going off of formation. All right, so I'm seeing 4, and they're using the goalkeeper as an outfield player, right? So we could go. This is a 4-3-2-1. Yeah, this is a 4-3-2-1. It's easy, man. Easy.
Is it A, a 4-4-2,
Uh-huh.
B, a 5-3-2, C, a 4-3-3, or D, a 4-1-4-1?
Wait. What do you mean a 4-1? Okay. So at least I was right about them having 4 at the 4 at the back? Wait, no, this is 5 at the back. Holy shit, this is 5 at the back. Wait. Okay, this is 4 at the back, bro. 4, 3. Yeah, I would think it might be a 4-3-3. This is a 4-3-3.
The answer is C, 4-3-3. I think it's pretty clear.
Too
They're
easy,
setting
man.
up like this just based off their
I'm gonna tell you what you guys probably thought it was. You probably picked a 4-3-2. No, you probably picked a 4-1-4, 4-1-4-1, and that's okay, right? You're just a regular football watching amateur. That's fine. Save the tactical stuff to the real ballers, okay? All right. You just sit there and you learn, okay, pal? Yeah, whoever's watching this video right now, you sit there and learn from the best, okay, pal?
strikers and back line. The midfield is always can interchange. It could be one sitting too high or whatever, but primarily
4-3-3,
it's
yeah.
a 4-3-3.
Yeah,
Question
yeah.
number 2, another easy question to start off. What formation is Liverpool playing in? Is it A, a 4-3-3, B, a 4-4-2, C, a 3-5-2, or D, a 4-1-4-1?
So we're gonna pause it right here. Liverpool. I guess this is the whole team. I'm seeing 3 at the back. I'm seeing 4 in midfield. So this is like not even 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 in midfield, yeah. But I'm seeing 3 up top. I want to say this is a 3-5-2. But I don't see the 5th person in midfield for some reason. Where's the 5th person? It's a funny formation. So I'm going to go... Who's this guy covering? Who are you covering? Is this Salah? Nah, Salah's here. I'm going to go for... 3-5-2. Fuck it, man. 3-5-2.
The answer is A. They're also set up in a 4-3-3. Question number
Okay, that was just horrible. Like this is that. You know what? You just fucked us. Like you put us in a bad position. You bent us over. This is why I say Americans, man. Like listen. If I get something wrong with this video, it's not my fault. It's a Yankee Doodle over here. Okay, it's Yankee Doodle. Like look at that formation. Look at the formation this bozo gives us. You're not a bozo. Don't feel too bad, but I'm gonna call you a
The
bozo
answer
here.
is A. They're also set up
Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, I'm just supposed to smell this is 4 at the back? This guy's all the way out here in no man's land.
in a
You know what?
4-3-3.
I'm not
Question
gonna
number
get
3.
too hard on
Andy
him.
Robertson's going to apply a lot of pressure to Hakimi here. He's going to press, but how should he specifically press Hakimi? Should he A, run straight at Hakimi, just doing the quickest route possible? B, do more of an out to in run, rounding his run slightly to block that pass to the wide area? C, do it in to out run to block the pass into the central area? Or D, should he not press Hakimi here at all?
All right, so it's obvious he should do an out to in. We're gonna go B. He doesn't want the easy pass into the channels. You know, Dembele. Even if the pass goes out to Dembele here, these two center backs are here to handle him. They're gonna be able to get and apply pressure to Dembele as soon as he gets the ball. This is easy. This is child's play. Why would you even ask me a stupid question like this? Can we get some hard questions, please? B.
The answer is B, out to in.
Yeah, thank you.
The reason is because obviously Liverpool are playing super aggressive. They're very aggressive with the press here, and they're going to send their fullback. So the answer to not press Hakimi here isn't really on, because that's how Liverpool plays. Yeah. So when Robertson leaves Barcola, he needs to create what's called a pressing shadow to block the area that he is leaving, because Barcola now is the open man. So when he's pressing here, he needs to block that easy pass to allow Van.
And look at the bad pass, whoever this was that passed the ball. It's so obvious that this ball has to go over the top. And you want it to land still directly at Barcola's feet. But, you know, again, it's PSG. Like, it's PSG. We don't expect them to play good football. They're lucky they have Luis Enrique.
And Dyke and everybody to shift over and do that. Because if he goes straight at him, or if he rounds off the inside, all Hakimi has to do is take an easy touch out, play out to Barcola.
Horrible
and
pass.
It's an easy out, easy press break for PSG. All right, we are 3 questions in. Hopefully you guys are 3 for 3. Those were some of the easier questions.
I would have been 3 for 3 if you didn't.
Difficulty as we get going. Question 4, as Salah cuts inside here, what should Jota's movement be? Should he A, get out of the way and pop?
No. So I would say Jota, you want to drag the defender. So Salah gets a lot more space because he's running into a crowd right here, right? So you want to drag the defender. I would say make this run inside.
Up to almost the top of the semicircle here. Should he B, cut diagonally behind Pacho? Should he C, stay put and or check in slightly into Salah? Or should he D, curl his run behind Marquinhos to get to the back post?
Okay. Either, I would say, I don't think there's a wrong answer right here between B or D. I think curling into the back post would not be a bad shot as well. It wouldn't be a bad shot as well. My only thing is, how does Salah get that ball to him? We're going to have to see how this play progresses. He could make like a cutting pass across here. If you guys could see the mouse, across here. Or he could try to put it over. Who's this? Marquinhos. Over Marquinhos' head onto Jota. So let's see. RP Jota, by the way.
I think the right answer is B, and that's what Jota does here. I think cutting
that's what I said. That was my first.
That's
my first. You're gonna drag the center back. Yeah.
Movement. Yeah. But I also think staying put or checking in slightly just to give an easy access, easy lane for a pass there isn't the worst thing. But I think it's way more dangerous for him to cut in behind into the space as that other center back steps up to apply pressure. So I'll give you full points for B or C, but I think B is the better answer. Question number 5 now. Konate with the ball. He's going to play all the way back to his goalkeeper, pop wide, and receive the ball once again with a lot of time and space looking forward. Where should this next pass be played? A.
Switch. We're going to go for a switch. Look at all the space this whoever this is has with the ball. Look at the space this guy has with the ball. You could also do a 1-2, right? Pass, give and go, but that's a little risky. So I'm going for a beautiful switch right here.
Hit a long ball to the far side of the field in this area. B, long ball in behind to the near side of the field. C, do a long ball to Robertson to switch the point of attack.
Yeah.
Or D, just play a simple pass into a central mid, maybe Gravenberch here to keep possession.
Long switch or short pass?
I think the answer is A, long ball in behind to the far side. The reason he plays this and the reason I think this is the best pass is because PSG are almost a couple steps behind the 2 attacking players. Is because PSG are almost a couple steps behind the 2 attacking players on that far side. It's almost like a numerical advantage. Any ball that gets over the top of that back line to that far side most likely is going to fall to the feet of your own player. Since we were kind of almost shifted to that far side, they're a little bit out of position, PSG are over here. Now, I don't think the ball to Robertson's the worst idea in the world, but it's all the same risk of hitting a long ball without all of the reward that you can get by playing in behind here. So it's not a bad idea, but there's just a more dangerous option.
I could tell you're very this guy is very attacking minded. So, I'll give him points for that. But that was obviously the wrong answer. Okay. Now, we could see in the play how it progresses why it was the wrong answer. The ball wasn't even hit properly. It's still going to end up being a 50-50 because We all know how fast PSG's fullbacks are. So you know what? I'm gonna have to take some points away from you, my friend. Okay, it's all right. It's just fine. It's fine. You know, we all makes mistakes, but the right ball is what what you're gonna want to do.
Oh, it's not a bad idea, but
we're gonna just do that. What you're gonna do? So you're gonna see Kanate gets the ball back, right? Kanate gets the ball back here. Long ball into Robertson. Robertson, he instantly is going to. Now his option's going to open up because most of the PSG backline is going to fall back. And the midfielders are going to start to fall back to maintain a structure. Robertson could easily give a through ball into, I guess this is Gakpo. Gakpo right here. And it's off to the races. And it's a lot more guaranteed that Gakpo gets that ball other than this long ball, because a long ball, it's not the easiest to control. It's not easiest to control. Let's be honest. Look how hard look at that. Look at this. This is basically a 50-50. Basically a 50-50. You don't want to be dealing with 50-50s when you're playing Jacob ball. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Jacob ball. You don't want to be playing. You don't want to be dealing with 50-50s, man. And this is a clear sign why I know more ball than this guy. But it's fine. It's fine. He's trying to teach you guys some stuff. I don't need to teach anyone anything. If you want to learn something from me, consultation fee is $10,000 US, and I'm free on weekends only. So, yeah.
Back or to center mid or to your right back here, it's marked man for man from PSG. So the clear answer, I think, is to play long ball far side.
Wrong answer, long switch.
And please don't butcher me for the pronunciation. I can never say this guy's name. But ball comes into Kvaratskhelia. Lots of pressure from Alexander-Arnold.
Bro, these Americans, man. It's Kvaratskhelia, okay? It's Kvaratskhelia, okay? Kvaratskhelia, okay? If you don't know how to say it, it's fine. Just say KK, all right? But, you know what? Let's just go.
What should he do here? What should his next action on the ball be? Should it A, turn out and drive down the line?
Mm-hmm.
B, play into Dembele's feet here?
Mm-hmm.
C, play a long switching ball in behind? Or
Switch
D, play back to Pacho to set up the attack?
I would say, I'm seeing how Robertson is lunging in right here. He has multiple options. He could try to turn out because he has ball control, right? He could try to turn out and still get that ball back into Pacho. So I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to only set it up with like one option, but he has options. He could turn out and he could still end up getting that pass to Dembele to do the 1-2. But I'm going to say, I'm really attack mine. I would say turn out. Turn out and just take the ball. Go.
I think the answer 9 times out of 10 here is D, just to establish possession, play the ball back to Pacho, and set up your established attack now. And the reason for this is because PSG have just won the ball back. It's hectic. Liverpool's repress is...
Bro, you just like, I'm not going to lie, bro. You keep doing us dirty, bro. Like, you don't... Like, he would show like a little bit of the clip, and then he would show the whole clip, and then he's going to come in like, okay, so this is why, this is the right ad.
Really aggressive right here. The ball's bouncing around. It comes out to you. Finally, you have a little bit of time to breathe, but Alexander-Arnold...
I could tell this guy, I thought he was attack-minded, but he plays haram ball, okay? That's not how we play real football, okay? We're going to turn out, and we're going to turn on the jets. Kvaratskhelia is going to turn out, ball forward into the lane, and we're off to the races. Start your engines. It's me and Dembele. What's up? Are you ready for this hammer? Pew! Kick the ball forward and we're... But you know what? Play it safe. Play it safe. Play it safe. We know why you guys never made it pro. Play it safe.
Arnold's coming in aggressively. All you need to do here is just play back to your center back, and Liverpool is going to relax their press a little bit because you've beaten their initial repress. Turning out here and taking Alexander-Arnold on isn't the worst idea if his...
Oh, that wasn't even Robertson. It was Alexander-Arnold. Even more reason for me to turn. Even more reason for me to turn. This guy can't defend. I'm taking, yo, this is barbecue chicken. I'm taking the ball to Alexander Arnold. I'm turning up. I'm facing TAA 9 times out of 10. Okay? I don't respect your one-on-one ability. If I'm Kvaratskhelia, I'm running at this guy all game.
Pressure was a little bit slower. If he maybe was a step or two back, so you have just enough time to turn and really face him. But I think with that pressure coming so aggressively and the fact that you've just won the ball, the clear answer is to play it back. Any other pass into Dembele or switching all the way to the opposite side is not really on, and 99% of the time you're going to lose the ball there. Question number 7. Once again, the ball comes out to my favorite player, Kvaratskhelia. And now we have a counterattack for PSG. Where should he play this next pass?
I'm saying I would. Ooh, buddy. So there's 2 passes right here. You could sharp, fast pass to Dembele, or you could either go simple pass to Barcola. I'm believing this is Barcola, or you could go around to Barcola. So there's 3 passes right here you can do. Or you could keep probing. You could run with the ball a little bit and see if an even more dangerous opportunity presents itself. Okay?
Should he A, play it in between Gravenberch and Konate for Dembele here? B, in between Konate and McAllister?
Oh yeah, there's also that for Dembele. Yeah, there's also the curler around for Dembele.
For Dembele. C, play in between Konate and McAllister for Barcola. Or D, in between McAllister and Robertson for Barcola.
Now that I think about it, I think the best ball would be the through ball right here. Cause look how much space Dembele has, right? Now at this moment in time for Kvaratskhelia, it's really gonna be hard to just process all this because this is split second, and Dembele and Barcola, these guys are quick. So, to be honest, a through ball to either one of them is not a bad pass, in my opinion. I'm going to Dembele, though, because he's been more clinical throughout the season. So I'm going to Dembele. Through ball.
Imagine creating...
Oh, brother.
I think the answer is C, in between Konate and McAllister for Barcola. And the reason I think this is the angle that he's driving makes it easier to play the ball to the right side. You can always slip it over to the left side, but you need a little bit more of a disguised pass, and it has a little bit more room for error. I also think this is huge because McAllister is back right now in that defensive line. So if I were driving and I saw Konate on one side and McAllister on the other side.
And because we chose your decision, buddy, the ball didn't end up in the back of the net. Okay? The ball didn't end up in the back of the net. Yeah, so what if it's a little bit more difficult? That's why we're on the pitch 90% of the week. That's why we're on the pitch. And that's why we get paid the big bucks. Because we can do what is the hardest in the world under the brightest lights. Alright? That's why you're sitting at home making videos. And that's why we are playing in the Champions League. Okay?
I'm more often than not want to play it to the side with the player that's out of position. I also think McAllister's positioning maybe is just a step or two wide here, opening up that pass inside. And also Barcola's run is really going out to end. His run is setting up for...
But I understand why you would make that decision, right? It's an easy decision. His body's open. To make the pass. And we get it. But to be honest, that pass is not hard for him to still make, man. You add a little bit of curl on the ball and you hit it hard and low. Dembele is getting to that, man. I'm sorry. And to be honest, Dembele is 2-footed. You're giving the ball, listen, you're giving the ball to Barcola, who is right-footed in this position. It's way harder for him to finish this opportunity being a right-footed player. It's not like the whole goal is open. He's not receiving the ball where his body's open and the whole goal is open. No, he's really only left with, to be honest, to go far post. His best bet is to go far post, especially if you're going against a top keeper in Alisson. But now you have someone on the left of you who is Dembele, both footed, right? he can now open up his body and go for that curler, or if he wants to go near post, that opportunity presents itself. But I'm not gonna put too much stake on Kvaratskhelia because it is a split-second pass, and we all know players at our level can in heat of the moment we're just gonna sometimes go for the easiest pass, right? So I don't blame Buddy here for like picking Kvaratskhelia decision, but we know why you picked the decision because Kvaratskhelia made that decision. You know, that's why you picked it. But me, if I'm talking to Kvaratskhelia, we're watching this over like, yo, Kara, you should have went Dembele. And he's like, yes, brother, I know I should have went Dembele. I got caught in the heat of the moment, brother. It's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Yo, we won the trouble. It's okay, brother. It's fine.
That ball, which is perfectly timed, and
Kvaratskhelia
plays
really
the right
ball.
pass for that moment. It's perfect. Question
to be honest, Barcola should have chipped that.
PSG with possession of the ball, Liverpool pressing. The ball is going to come all the way out to Hakimi in this far side of the field. Where should his next pass be? A, should he clip the ball in the air into Barcola for him to hold this up? Should he B, play a first time on the ground ball into Barcola's feet? Should he C, open up with his touch and try to play Barcola down the line? Or should he D, just recycle the ball back to Marquinhos and establish a little bit more possession?
So Hakimi, I think he opens up and he hits the ball down the line. Down the line, Barcola is ready to run. He's going to get to the ball before this guy, and he definitely could beat this defender with that pass. Open up, I think it's C.
The answer is B, play a first time on the ground ball into Barcola's feet. And I think that's the best option, really based off of Robertson's press. If you look at Robertson's press here, he's cutting off the line.
You pause the video so quick, we don't really get a chance to see Robertson's press. We're not seeing what he's about to do. You literally give us a screenshot, right? So, you know what? It is what it is. But I you know what? I agree with this. I agree with this because you're going to be going against Robertson's momentum. And even if you open up, it might be a little harder. But when I open up, I'm about to make this pass. It's going to be a little chipped. It's going to be like, it's not going to be on the floor when I open up the pass on the line. It's going to be more of like a curler. Low, like thigh level pass. It's going to be thigh level. And it's just going to shoot. My ball is going to still get to him, man. At this level, my ball's getting to him, but it's fine. It's fine.
His run to force the play into the middle. So opening up here and trying to play the ball down the line, it's possible, but it's much tighter pass and you're almost playing into Robertson's press. There's also such a clear passing lane and window into Barcola that you don't need to clip the ball in the air here. Just a simple ball on the ground into this pocket of space.
Good touch by Barcola.
Barcola should be able to receive this ball and then combine elsewhere. And I don't think it's the right option to play back into Marquinhos or recycle it because, again, of how high Liverpool are and how aggressive their press is. It's really funneling you to try to play centrally or to
Liverpool's press is what I'm seeing from these clips. What I'm seeing from these clips, Liverpool's press is ridiculous, man. Look at the speed of this press. It's like playing against a bacteria. It's nasty, man.
To recycle the ball. Question number 9. PSG with possession of the ball. Ball's going to circulate out here to Pacho. Where should he play this next pass to best beat Liverpool's press? Should he A, quickly play it out to Mendes here? B, should he clip the ball over Salah into Kvaratskhelia? Should he C, play the ball over the top for Ruiz? Or should he D, take a touch inside to play Mendes?
Wait. I'm thinking Kvaratskhelia. Look at the space he has here. But here's the thing. Don't play it into Kvaratskhealia's feet. Play the ball like around here. Because he's already in front of this guy. So he's going to get to the ball first. And he could at least shield. And then Nuno's coming up the pitch. So you could play a 1-2 with Nuno. Right? If needed, if he needs to get the ball off of it.
The answer here is D. Mendes is the right player to play into because you've broken Liverpool's press. They're trying to come over, but they're way, way undershifted. And Mendes is going to be the best player to break this. Kvaratskhelia is decent, but Alexander-Arnold should be able to get there since it's a longer range pass. But if you play too early, I think it can get cut out. So with how aggressive their press is going and this huge gap right here, I think the touch inside to play either Kvaratskhelia checking back, but hopefully Mendez popping into space to play him to then break this. Question number 2.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, so we're going to end the video here. Guys, what was your answers on some of these questions? Do you think this guy knows ball? Be honest, okay? Be honest. I had fun with this, to be honest. This was a fun video to make. I had fun with this. Yeah, leave your comments down below on how you think you did. I don't think every answer that he gave as a right answer was the right answer, but that's fine. We are here to talk football, and opinions will differ on how we all see the game. That's why it's a beautiful game, because we all see the game differently. At the end of the day, I don't think this guy's a football bozo. I just like to talk trash. So I hope if he ever sees this video, he doesn't take it too personally. You know what I mean? He does have some pretty good answers, and I do like the reasoning for some of his answers. See you guys next time. Jacob Jordan. Ciao!